Oh well, it's free food, right? Ferenc. You had this planned. Go eat your dick. You must have put your hock in the Baron this morning when you ambushed him in town. I'll go to hell, Ferenc. Yes, absolutely, that's what we're saying. Why are you mad at me? I'm trying to help. It's beyond ridiculous. Listen to yourself. I'll go to hell. Brother Prior, Andreas is not to blame for any of this. I am. Yes, you are. You have embarrassed me, the Abbot, and the Abbey. Brother Frank is right, of course. No wonder we don't get more commissions. Guy, can you stop flattering the Prior for 1 minute? When was embarrassment here? It's you, Ferenc. You're so insincere, you're so obvious about it, Guy. Yeah, we're going in all in on Ferenc. Brothers. I'm just telling him where he can go, sister. If you please, Sister Zedna and I would prefer it if you kept the noise down. Alright, I'll just punch him then. It sounds like Samson slaying the Philistines in here. Of course. Get back to work, everyone. Ferenc's now on the shit list. Well, that was not wonderful, but there's nothing to be done about it now. I'll finish my work here and wash up in the lavatorium or supper at the Abbot's table. But I want to break into the library. A few more pages. I need to steal that marker as well. Where's the lavatorium? It's got to be near the dormitory, right? Ah, the courtyard and lavatorium. Of course. Gero. Andreas, I'm so glad you'll be joining us for supper. The circumstances are unusual for sure. I won't be able to speak with you, none of the brothers will, but it will be good to have you with us. That's a shame, I always enjoy our talks. Now, the same doesn't apply to you at the Abbot's table, you can talk all you like. Although I wouldn't recommend it, Father Abbot does not look kindly on idle chatter. Right, we're going to talk as much as we can. I hope I don't make a fool of myself. These men are far above my station. No, they're not. No one's above my station. Except maybe the Baron, because he's a Baron. I wish you could take my place, Brother Piero. You deserve the honour. Supper with an abbot and a nobleman. I could get used to this. No, the middle one. Anyway, I'm sorry for how the prior treated you. It's not fair. It's humiliating. Oh, no, my son. There's no need to worry about me or my pride. They died long ago. And we all need to taste the humility. And we all need a taste of humility from time to time to keep our feet on this earth. No, Andreas, you are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much, but I am proud to have known you and your work. It sounds like he's going to die soon. And when you leave us all at Curacao Abbey behind, you can call upon your friend Lorenz, the Baron Rothfugal, to help you in your career. He's wrong, you know. Frank, he's wrong about you being slow. There's nothing wrong with your style, it's not old. Just because a nobleman said no, we'll go on Frank, because he's a dick. Don't trouble yourself over it. Time passes for us all. Things change. The future will write over the present. You need not fear it, any of it, as long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now I must hurry to the refectory to join my brothers. I'll see you inside. Goodbye. Till later, brother. I guess there's nowhere else to go. I want to go to the library. But I don't remember how to get there. It wasn't through the chapter house. Or was it? No. Cloister, refectory, kitchen, cellar. I can't remember. Oh, look at this feast. Andreas, glad you could join us. Thank you, my lord. Father Gano, Father Thomas, Prior Ferenc. Matthew. Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, and the Son of the living God." Oh, the Gospel of Matthew. Wonderful. Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it." Hades isn't Christian. Have you read Matthew much, Andreas? Yes, I studied it extensively when I was at university while I was pursuing my theology doctorate. Yes, so I'm not really, to be honest, nod shake. Yeah, we like Lorenz. Ahem. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. What? Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Whatever you bind in earth will be bound in heaven. That reminds me, Father Gano, have you read anything by Martin Luther? I can't say that Oh, he's some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. My lord, is the meal to your liking? I believe I remember you enjoying our quail on your last visit. The quail? My God, Father Abbot, the quail's fine. But don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in a way I don't think we've seen before. Father Thomas, you see the value in his ideas, do you not? My lord, I mean no offence, but I do not. Brother Matteo, yes. How appropriate. What are your thoughts on Luther's attacks on the churches? Sale of indulgences. Baron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation. Fine, fine. What about Andreas? Right, let's stick it to them. Certainly, a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work. Yes, I have some thoughts. There's a great deal of theological merit to Luther's work. Absolutely. Why not? Where should we start? That will be remembered. I'm making enemies tonight, aren't I? Ah, debate. Excellent. Why not start with 95 theses? Enough! Andreas, you should know better. Lord Rothvergal, you are a guest, and held in high esteem, but you have won out my patience. You will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Matteo, or any of the other brothers. Is that clear? How about you go on the shit list as well? I suppose, Father, it is your abbey, but you're taking too much offence at this, and you're far too afraid to change. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. You had better accept it. What? Neither you nor Martin Luther dictate change to the Holy Church on their whim. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous, outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and the donation of my copy of Historica to say. If you cannot accept what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome, brothers, Andres. Good night. I was hoping for more. Why, Andres? Why did you engage him? I expect better of you. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in chapter privately. Brother Piero, please accompany Andreas out. Why are they kicking Piero out? I will take my leave as well. Good night. Don't worry about Father Gunnar and the Baron. I'm sure it will be fine by morning. I hope Father Abbot can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself. Seems unlikely. I think the Baron should apologise if he wants to be forgiven. No, seems unlikely. It may be so, but we must never lose hope. In any case, I do hope the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of his stay, and for everyone's sake. Brother Piero, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas? Ha! That is for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I'm just a monk. Thank God. Good night, my son. Good night, brother. Tally-ho! Compline. Sleep. I should get some sleep. But I want to break into the library. Can I do it through the shrine? The Matteo maintains the shrine along with some of the sisters. Oh yeah, we read that. The badges for the pilgrims. Gertrude stores dries all. Yeah, we've done all this. Pet mouse fanger. AK. Yeah. Should be indoors. You don't want to be getting wet in this horrible garden. I'm amazed that we're allowed in here. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Celia. Cecilia, even. Is there something I can help you with? No, my apologies. Until later. I want to get into the library. I obviously can't. There's a lamp burning in the guest house. Burns must still be awake. I wonder how he's doing. And what was he thinking? He's a baron. But he couldn't have expected that exchange to go well. Storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. I should get back to the Gertners. I want to go and talk to my buddy Baron. Guest house is locked. Running through the meadow. Huh. Ah! Are you alright, Master Miller? I believe that I may have just seen a physical manifestation of the spirit. Oh, the ghost. Yes? Could be a Roman. Maybe even not pagan. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts. Interesting. Well, I think I found Johan's last lost sheep. I'm going to head home. Take care, Master Mailer. Good night, Till. There's a ghost. Can we not run over there and see the ghost? Oh, we can get there from the windmill. Can we get in the windmill? It's a curious mill. The wind turns the sails and it powers the grinding stone. That's how mills work. Staub. Hello, Staub. What a lovely boy you are. Good dog. Good boy. Glass windows, they must have cost a fortune. Right, so that will take me home. Let's take a little detour. They're children's drawings. I wonder who the artist is. It's Martin. Collapsed. He must have allowed access to the aqueduct. Oh, is that it? Just some graffiti and a collapsed doorway. Emily? Ah, no. Pale horse, still on the floor. Hello, are you alright in there? Maddens, the pale horse. Death! Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now? Yes, you are with us, and this is now. I apologise, Andres. I imagine that must have been quite alarming. Sounded like she was having an ecstatic vision. Is she alright? No, we've got vision. Your knowledge surprises me, Andres. Well, the Baron did say you were an educated man. But yes, Sister Emily is a mystic gifted with visions when God sees fit to give her one. Some are more frightening than others. What is she doing there? Does she live in the church? How long has she been there? Does she live in the church? She lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised. You haven't noticed her before. If you came to Mass more often, you would see her give her communion through a window in her cell. What? Oh, she is an anchoress. She is, yes, devoted to God, enclosed in the cells next to the church. She's dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and religious contemplation. Sounds like a prisoner. And sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. She loved Tassing? Oh, was she a nun of Curacao? Neither. She came here from a Benedictine abbey in Lower Bavaria, after it burnt down. I am her confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I write down her visions and help interpret them. I thought all the monks and nuns at Curacao could read. Even poor Brother Volkbert. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Of course, sister. She seems unhappy. She is not unhappy, but she is in pain, both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best I can. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints. I know of no cure for that, save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Emily was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh no, don't rush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all, as God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas. Good night, Father. Maybe you should give her a day release, let her walk around the fields, get some air. Seems a bit cruel to keep her locked up in a cell. Can we go and apologise to the Bowers? No. Onward to the farm and home. Ill Peter's asleep. Is that 3 to a bed? Yeah, I have a guest room all to myself. Oh god, it's leaking. Just like here. The Pictrix, Keep Solomon. The Heptameron, Brother Ferenc says. Keeps giving me all these books to read. He keeps giving me books. I should really clean this up. Go to bed. It's getting late. I should get some rest. I want to break into the library. But I couldn't find the way, could I? So we're here now, let's just go to sleep. See if a pale horse visits. Yes, go to sleep. Martins, Lords, Prime. Time to get back to work. Well, that's new. No, it's not. Still need to clean this place up. Wah! Shh, it's all right, Ursula. Good morning. Do you need any help with Ursula? No, a little crying won't hurt her. Besides, I think we've got almost all the leaks now. Ursula was my first child and she's been a handful, but I think I have the hang of it now. Big Jog has been a godsend. He helped Christine with Eva when she was a baby. I never took you for a family man, Andreas. I'm not yet. I just wanted to be helpful. The 2 older brothers both married. Wow. It's not a nice day out there. So plenty of nieces and nephews for me to play uncle to. I appreciate the offer. You'll make a fine husband someday, Andreas. Oh, when will this storm let up? It's been going all morning. Peter and Jog are outside trying to deal with the flooding as best they can. Oh my. Is the farm in danger? Something about everything's alright there. Is the farm in danger? There's always a danger when there's so much rain, but we've lived through worse. Whatever happens, it will be as God wills it. We must have faith in Providence and endure what is to come. Maybe build an ark. Oh, I have some food for you. Thank you, Ava. Very kind. Yeah, sorry I couldn't prepare anything more. Thank you. I appreciate everything you do, it's sweet. Thank you. Otto wanted me to say hello. Do we like Otto? Yeah, yeah. Oh, he did. Haha. Good. Thank you. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. Try to stay dry. Thanks, you too. Good luck. Be good, Ursula. She was scowling at me. Big Jog. Andreas. You doing alright, Peter? I didn't see the wall was broken. Is that from the flood? Storm. Is it always like this? It is. It must have broken in the night. Some of our sheep escaped. We have to track them down later. This is the way it always is. Rain falls in the abbey. Rain falls on the abbey and rolls downhill to the little people. Well, it's hard to blame the abbey for that. That's how rain works. There's a reason we're down here and they're up there, Andreas. Anyway, should get back to this. See you later. Oh, Jog. I wanted to talk to Jog. What a shitty morning. Big Jog. Oh, I can't get past. It's a hell of a storm. Andres? Hello, Andres. Hello. Good morning, Andres. So, Otto and Eva, huh? Yes, what about them? Otto has a good eye, I can't fault him. How's their courtship developing? Doing fine, you think? Come now, tell me the juicy details about what's going on between them. I guess she's a good, strong-willed woman. I'm not a gossip, Andreas. Otto practically asked me to be his messenger. I'm only trying to understand how things stand. Over that. Did he really? Or did you assume the part on your own? You're starting to pick up poor habits during your time in Tassing, Andres. It can't be the Gertners. Peter is stern. Maybe the monks talk too much. Well, if you ask me, I think Otto's been a bit too slow about it. Oh? He's old enough already not to be smitten like a boy. They both like each other, seem to me. If you found the right person, you should go for it. I agree, Andres. It's what I would do. What stopped you? Where is Mistress Schmitten, if I may ask? Oh, it's a private matter. You can trust me, Andres. Aren't we friends? Something... I haven't intended Sabine waiting for me in Nuremberg. Yeah, we'll tell him that. We're away to marry once I finish my Wanderhaare. I'm not even sure if she's the right one, but it's a necessary step. It's not good for the soul to be alone, Andreas. I do hope to find someone to have at my side as we build a family. God has not given me this blessing. Worry not. It could happen at any moment, Andres. It may not be as remarkable as people say. No, I like Andres. One hopes so. Ah, I must get back to work, Andres. Enough talk. Until later. We can't get through that little bit of water. And why isn't he wearing proper boots? What's wrong with the man?